Hello, my name is Tony Moore. I'm 22 years old and I attended Roslyn College in 2018, from 2018 to 2021. And I'm basically making this video just to discuss about my experience in Roslyn. So a bit of background about myself. I was born with cerebral palsy, and for those that don't know, it's a disability that affects you physically. It basically makes your muscles seize up and you struggle to walk and to talk. And it also affected me mentally. It makes me process things slower than others. For example, if I had a maths question, you'd probably be able to solve it within 10 to 20 seconds. It would at least take me 30 to 40 seconds, or even probably longer, depending on the question. And the school I was in prior to attending Roslyn, it had a resource centre, which is basically a small little prefab with about 30 to 40 students. And we'd all kind of learn our subjects in there rather than doing it in mainstream, because mainstream was much quicker than us, so we were able to take our time. But the resource centre itself didn't cater to the individual student with the individual disability. It kind of all grouped us into one, and all because we had a disability, that's how it went. Basically, you weren't looked at as an individual, you were looked at as the group. And everyone kind of progressed faster than I did, and I struggled, and on top of that I was bullied. So I was just upset and struggling, so I just left. And I was looking online to look for a college to go to, and I found Roslyn, and I saw this college that catered to people that have disabilities or have gone through trauma or are trying to I suppose just get on with life. And I was a bit hesitant to join because of prior experiences with having disabilities in a school. So I was a bit skeptical and I was a bit nervous to kind of join, but I saw that they had a performing arts course, and I've always loved acting, so I figured I'd give it a try, see how it is. And I went in, and it was such a big jump in a good way, because I went from a secondary school that didn't look at me as an individual and didn't treat me as a young man with disabilities. They treated me in a group. They didn't look at me as the person with this certain disability and this certain thing. And to go into Roslyn and to walk into that room with those amazing teachers, I could talk for hours about my two lecturers. They're just brilliant. They just treated me with so much respect and made me feel like a person rather than just this person with a disability in a group. They made me feel like I was Tony, and they treated me like that. And I have so much respect for them that they did. And I loved the dynamic of the group itself, because we helped each other. And whereas before it was you're on your own, you kind of a dog eat dog world. You done it yourself. You didn't get any help from anyone else. It was nice to kind of just sit back and ask for help in the group, and they'd just go, yeah, okay, I'll help you. No judgment, no nothing really. It was so relaxing to know I had that, and I had that help if I needed it. And if I asked, they'd help me. It was so nice. The group just welcomed me in and looked out for me, and I just thank them for that. And I thank the teachers as well for taking their time with me, and they weren't pushing me as I was getting in my previous school. They took their time with me, and they progressed as I progressed. They let me work for myself and then progress myself, and they didn't really hold my hand. They kind of just let me off. They let me off the leash, and I felt just respected and listened to within the course, and that's all I really wanted, you know. And I feel as a whole it made me happier It made me, I learned a lot about my course, acting wise. It made me feel more open as a person. And I think the most important thing, and I can say this because I know people are going to watch this, and I know they're going to think, oh, I may want to join, and I want to hear their story. It made me come to terms with my disability, and it made me accept myself for that, and it made me realize my limits and what I could do and what I couldn't do. It made me explore myself, and I couldn't ask for more, you know. So if you are watching this and you are thinking of attending the college, I 100% recommend it. I 100%. If you don't feel like you're being listened to and you're struggling, whether it's a disability or it's something else, come to Roslyn and they will listen and they will help and they will better you and you'll better yourself. You'll feel that. So 100%, I recommend this college. And yeah, thank you for watching.